Oh boy, time now for you know the drill. I'm really pressed for time, so we're gonna have to run through this very quickly. In a deep cave, my question was answered. Oh, he was wondering if Uncle Jarvis was behind all of this. Hey, look who's here! Uncle Jarvis! This time you were too clever for your own good, Ted. All this took years to build. I used the labor of my crude robots and the help of some associates that I have since disposed of. But it was you who gave me the real keys to the power I seek. That's why your father despises me. He knows power is all that matters to me. Now, thanks to you, I have the means of getting and holding that power. Do you know what it feels like to have within your grasp the means to control a world, a universe? Foreign interests have supplied me with the funds and equipment they hope to share in or steal my secrets. When you solved all my technical problems, I faked my death so I could work on the final phases unhampered by anything or anyone. When the time comes, I'll strike swiftly and rise to absolute power and rule alone.
You're insane! You'll never succeed!
Oh no, look there. Utilizing your formulas and solutions, I'm creating an army of super androids. An army programmed to my will. Whatever I wish, they will do. You've made them invincible, Ted. They can withstand any attempt to destroy them. Acid, fire, explosives, and, well, what can oppose them?
What a terrible price the world will pay because of my blind faith to you.
Yeah, well. You are of no use to me. Your efforts are in the robot that holds you, Ted. It will be like dying by your own hand. Crush them.
Dad, what can I say for getting you into this?
Sorry would probably be a start. But anyway, don't blame yourself, Ted. I should have handled this a different way. We're goners, unless I can change to the Blue Beetle immediately.
Which, surprisingly, he can. And look, there's the scarab.
It looks different today, but, well.
What? Dan, you're the Blue Beetle.
Looks like this is the day for big discoveries.
Don't worry about me. Get my uncle at all costs.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. Anyway, right, find a hole and hide.
A hole?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Nothing.
He mustn't be allowed to ruin my plans. I'll stop him. But first, I gotta take a dump. Let him handle them all at once. Where did he... Oh, too late.
We're surrounded.
I'll have to fight my way through.
My uncle must be stopped.
Yeah, Ted, but one thing at a time.
Damn it.
There's too many of them. We'll have to find another way out.
Hold them off. I'll try to break through one of the sealed exits.
I'll stop the Blue Beetle, even if it means destroying those robots. I'll activate the Elector and send an overload blast through the robots.
Watch out, Dan! He's overloading the robots.
Get down. I'll be electrocuted, I guess.
His warning was too late. There was nothing anyone could do to stop or reverse that deadly charge once it was activated. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Now I'm a red beetle. Oops. Uh-oh.
There must have been a feedback. I mean, I'm only guessing, but there must have been because an explosion also came from Uncle Jarvis's room.
What the hell? No!
He couldn't fake that. He's dead this time. Dad, I'm okay. How about you?
I'm afraid I've had it. Ted, you must keep my secret. Promise me you'll carry on for the Blue Beetle. You can do it.
Promise me. How can I refuse? I'm as much to blame as my uncle for this. I promise, Dan. But before he could give him the scarab so he could have the powers, and before I could say another word, what? The floor and ceiling are collapsing. I'll be separated from Dan. Dan! Oh! Dan! It's no use. I'm blocked off from him. Oh, Ted, what a burden you've been carrying. But you mustn't keep blaming yourself. No, I got to, because, with great power comes great storytelling and stuff. But you know what? I don't really blame myself anymore. I know, like Dan, the risks of being the blow fatal. So, he knew what he was getting himself into. So, it sucks, but what are you going to do? Anyway, I found an opening that led to a cave. I could be trapped down here. Probably. Oh, my God. But don't worry, obviously I got out. Oh, right. As I stumbled outside, the cave collapsed. It was raining. I slipped and rolled down a slope. I don't know how long I just lay there, my mind whirling in a turmoil. I promise, Dan. I promise. Hey, this must be the guy from that wrecked boat. I have to make up some story for them. I know. I'll tell them I'm the guy from the wrecked boat. I know it looked suspicious to the police. Fishermen had heard the explosions, but the cave-in and the rain covered up all tales of it. All right, Cord, if that's all you can remember after falling off your boat. They don't believe me. There'll be an investigation. All I can do is sweat it out and pray that they don't turn up anything. Now the police are trying to prove you did away with Dan, and they won't give up. I know, and Pago Island must keep it secret for all time. I didn't know how to go about keeping my promise to Dad about, becoming the blow fatal. Then one day in Dad's workshop, before he left, he said I could use anything I wanted from his old experiment. If I took that section and added a head, I think I've got it. It's a good thing it was already painted blue, too. Slowly, the germ of an idea grew, and inch by inch, my concept of the no fatal began to take solid shape. Blue beetle. And so after months of labor, hours of testing and practice with my equipment and a crash physical training program, my promise to Dad Garrett reached fulfillment. I emerged as the blue beetle. So there you go, and there's a little map of his bug, Yeah, it makes a good RV. So, Anywho. Well, oh, great Scott! Those robots are still active. Boy, I probably should have checked up on this, because, they're awfully dangerous. And they were programmed to destroy. Run, Tracy, run. If we can get aboard the bug, I can use it on them. I had a feeling I hadn't seen the last of Uncle's androids, but even so, I didn't really do anything about it. Well, no question now. Just grab the handle. Hold on tight no matter what. I'll have to stay behind and use my insignia control to lift her. Okay. Once Tracy's inside, I can't risk maneuvering the bug. Well, then what? Why aren't you going up with her? She could accidentally bump a button and foul up the controls. I mean, she's a woman. Come on. So I'm on my own again. No! If the explosions in the cave-in hadn't affected them, what can I do to them? Absolutely nothing. I think you're done. I'd better think of a way. Fast. The thought of these things running around loose has been a nightmare. I dread to think what would happen if they ever got off this island. Again, I probably should have done something. Whoa, my worries will be all over if I don't concentrate on here now. Jeez, good Lord. How have I lasted as long as I did? Number one, maybe I can bash him against his buddy. So you're able to throw him around? Good Lord. I guess Ted's a lot stronger than he looks, whoops. They're not giving me a second to catch my breath. Well, why would they? And I mean, would he really survive this punch? I don't think. Oh, and another one. It's getting harder to slip away from them. Yeah, since you're not really trying, you keep trying to fight them. You should have got on the bug. But oh no, he's tiring. How long can he stand up to them? Well, a lot longer than I would have thought. But if I'm back into a dead end, wait. The crevice. That's the answer. First, I have to maneuver them into position. So while one is out of my hair... He is? I mean, I can see the other one on its way and hope it's a long drop to the bottom. Oh, what if it isn't? Well, I guess it was. Anyway, oops! Got too close to this one, and he gets hit again. And again. They're supposed to be super duper pooper scooper strong, so... I don't know. I can't duck its blows. No, you can't. You haven't yet. You've been hit several times. Things are beginning to get fuzzy. Got to rally myself. Shake it off. Roll, duck, move, think. My head is clearing. It is? Look at that. I mean, your vision's terrible. Here it comes. This is it. Oh, no. Dad doesn't have a chance. She's so stressed out. She's got a nosebleed. Yeah, poor girl. Anyway... There, he's off balance, but I can't let him fall on top of me. Now, the trick is to keep him off balance, so he'll fall on top of you. I don't know. Oh, look at that, yeah. So, up and over you go. Won't you ever quit? No, it's a robot. It survived all these years while you were running around as Blue Beetle. Yeah, it's not gonna... It's still trying to clobber me. Yeah, well, yeah. How would you like to join your buddy? Even as the robot is being shoved into the crevice, its wildly swinging fist finds a target. It's what? Oh! Oh no, Dad, he's falling. I've got a hold. If I can just hang on. Well, he did. Phew. That. Huh? Oh, was close. Now to bring down the bug. I should have done that earlier, but I better not forget to pick up my mask. It's a good thing it's just a bunch of dumb robots. They won't tell anybody anything, but yeah, I should have had that on. Ted, are you all right? Well, a little shook up, but no permanent damage. You probably should get checked for a concussion at the least, but I guess not going to do that. Anyway, you're strapped in, but hold on to me anyway, real close. Make sure you press your breasts against me. Yeah. Oh, there's something I must do right away. I have to fill all the crevices and holes. What? In the cave that the androids came out of. Oh, you're right, Ted. Pago Island may be made to keep its secrets. And now that you know I'm the Blue Beetle. To me, you were a hero long before you put on that costume, Ted. I understand everything now. I can't fight beside the Blue Beetle, Ted, but whatever happens to you from now on, I want to face it with you. All right, Tracy, but let's hope it will never be the threat of Pago Island again. So again, he's just going to abandon it, not clean up or nothing now. But in the caves under Pago Island, all is not still. From time to time, a light flashes, a switch clicks, a spark flutters, the super android's hand twitches, and the process becomes even more regular. Super androids got plenty of fiber. No one can say when, out sometime in the future, the menace of Pago Island will rise again. Of that, you can be certain. Well, there you go. Well, pretty much back to square one on that. But anyway, next issue, a new threat, more thrills, a few surprises, and, well, why not see for yourself? Well, yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day. But anyway, there you go. The Blue Beetle. You know, the second one. All right, thanks for watching. We'll do it again next week on Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comic.